Welcome to the Where's the Finish podcast. We are three runners talking to our friends, sharing stories about running, training, life, and asking the quintessential question, where's the finish? WTF.
Hey guys, welcome to the Where's the Finish podcast. I am Shae.
I am Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I am super duper excited. We finally have the infamous Susan in the studio today.
Yay.
Hello.
Yay, Susan. Susan Knudsen.
Yes.
Welcome.
You can't say it wrong. It's not Knudsen. It's not. You get all the weird pronunciation.
Yes, I do.
You get the K, too.
What is the weirdest pronunciation of your name you've ever heard? Can you think of one?
Nah, nothing.
But it is Knudsen.
I just listen to them, whatever they say. I'm like,
And you're like, yeah, that's fine.
and I go up to him. I'm like, it's Knudsen.
Susan Knudsen.
She's so polite.
Yeah. You're too nice. I'd be like, no. Actually, no. With a frequently misspelled name, I understand. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Better than my maiden name,
What's your maiden name? What's your maiden name?
Beerheisen.
Oh, man, that's great.
Why did you get rid of that?
That's what Mark says.
You should have hyphenated
Yeah.
that.
No,
Knudsen
Mark should have
Beerheisen.
taken it.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
you guys need to go petition for a name change.
We could.
Yeah.
You should do it. That'd be great.
How modern of you would
I
that
like
be?
Knudsen.
But
Well,
you could have
I mean, you know,
Knudsen Beerheisen.
It's, have you ever watched the Vikings? You got the Knudsen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. I had no idea.
I
Learned
had
something
no
new about you
idea
today.
because you guys are from.
My parents were from Holland,
Oh.
and Mark's grandparents were from Denmark.
Because you've been to Holland before to visit extended family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back in 8th grade and when I graduated from high school.
You haven't been back since?
So like a year or two ago.
Yes, exactly.
I don't think Shae was born yet. Maybe you not either, Kevin.
So from Holland, did you like wear wooden shoes when you were a kid?
Clogs? You put your...
I did.
Did you?
You did?
Really?
Oh, wait.
No
Because
way.
I had my uncle bring them back for me.
But didn't you do clog dancing?
No.
No. Oh, man.
Did you river dance?
No.
Did you do any dancing?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Not see me at the aid station.
okay. She was definitely. That's a drunk dance. I was thinking along the lines. Did you do some line dancing?
You like
You
that?
seem like a line dancer.
I could see you
I
like
liked it. I like
during
anything.
during the 90s, I bet you and Mark took line dancing classes.
Mark, no.
What?
You did the boot
watch?
scoot and
Mark
boogie?
doesn't dance. He's like Kevin.
Yeah, I don't.
He doesn't dance.
I don't think.
What Kevin does it because he'll trip on his feet.
I have a video of both of you dropping it low.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, at the aid station. So you guys were both dancing.
That's because I made him.
Okay.
Yes.
I did a lot of aid station dancing this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, the Skunk Ape night race, the aid stations were freaking fantastic this year.
Yeah.
Like everyone was like a little party. It was just off the chain.
Yeah.
Off the chain. And of course,
Mini Javelina, here we go.
the Burm aid station where all the drunk people were.
No.
Only one drunk person.
Only one drunk, Susan.
Well,
And then the last aid station.
there was some drunk people there, but that's
Yeah.
probably because the drunk person at the Burm aid station had someone shuttling alcohol to the last aid station.
So let's talk about
Poor Corey.
I was gonna say we can we'll get into some other stuff, but I just want to like kind of rope everybody in. So we volunteered. Me, Kevin, Susan volunteered at Skunk Ape Night Run, and Joe ran the
I did.
30K. And so the three of us, we were at the Burm aid station, and there was alcohol provided to us by the race director.
Yeah, it was a
for
bad
the
idea.
runners.
Way to
except-
go, Joseph Fuller.
Yeah.
And when Joe came through, we sent some alcohol from our aid station to the next aid station.
Yes, I was a mule.
And we're like, it's a gift from us.
With instructions that I didn't leave the aid station until we all had a shot.
Oh, I didn't hear that part of it.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Susan was
I don't.
She was insistent.
Yeah.
She's like, take these other 2 bottles. She made me run through the berm with a bottle in my
Yeah,
bag.
she didn't. I don't think that she realized that she'd already given you one. She didn't remember.
Oh, well, it's okay. But she gave me 2 more after
Yeah,
I came
more.
out. And those made it to the next aid station. And we had a
good.
nice little shot, myself and Tyler Smith and Corey Boney.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we had fun.
I will tell you that Susan and I were also doing shots of water
Yes, I have some glorious video.
Was it like fire water?
No, just actual
because-
water.
Because it was getting pretty close to the end of the night, and Susan's like, let's do shots. And Kevin's like, let's do shots of water.
And she was so excited. She's like, yeah, let's do shots. I'm like, yeah, it's water. Yeah, let's go.
It was good stuff.
She's very excited.
It was fun. It was fun hanging out at that aid station.
That was great.
We were all
Yeah.
lit up. It was good.
I was in a pickle costume.
You
Yeah.
were wearing a pickle costume.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
It was hot.
You were a pickle pop.
It's hot.
Yeah, I could hear the berm aid station everywhere I went through the berm. This is the first and only. This is like my 5th time running a loop around that thing, and I have never heard the aid station ever before. And it sounded like a football game going on in the woods. I would every time someone would come into the aid station, it
Yes.
was like cheers and noise and music.
Yeah, so
and-
the Stangles, Run Fluent, they were the aid station captains, and so they had this giant sound system, and then a microphone just of Evie was basically greeting runners.
She was
and saying-
emceeing, yeah.
Yeah, she was emceeing the aid station, which was really cool.
Yeah, that was fun.
And I had my cowbell where I was just ringing it.
We had these light sticks. I bought some disco lights, and
So a half a mile down the road, when I turned towards the aid station, I could see the lights down the road from as I was going. So it was definitely motivating in the night to see that there was a party going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
an extreme party.
Yeah.
And then I was super excited that our friend James Mathis, who has been out for medical reasons for a while, dealing with some health issues, was able to actually make a return to the trail and run a captain and aid station this year.
Yeah.
And he is like a staple to the Skunk Ape race events. I mean, he is always there running something, and it was good to see him back.
Yeah,
That's good.
definitely.
So glad James is back. And then he had Mike and Lisa, local.
Yep.
So we had, we only had 2 or 3 runners from Ocala.
Yeah.
3 runners from Ocala. And we brought 10 volunteers, I think. There were 10 volunteers and 3 runners.
Well, Jesse and her husband
Okay.
from Ocala, then James and Lisa and Mike.
Yeah.
You 3.
Yeah.
Tyler,
Corey,
Laura, Chris.
Laura, Chris. That's 9. It
No,
was
that's not 9.
yeah, that's 9.
I don't know.
There's got to
My
be
math ain't mathin'.
Your math ain't mathin'. So many people, at least 7.
At least 7.
At least 7 for realsies.
10.
Yeah,
10. Susan's good at math.
yeah.
She's a banker.
I have 10 fingers, so I got 10.
She didn't have to take off her shoes.
You know, one thing that was really, really funny, because you are a banker, and that makes me laugh, is that at the TRE Running Elements Halloween, you dressed up like a bank robber, which was amazing.
And then we're like, Susan, you're a bank robber. And I think at one point you said, no, I'm a credit union robber. And she worked for a credit union.
Oh, it's so good. Good stuff. So anyways, we've tangented and spiraled already this episode. So Susan, tell us about you.
Yeah, like we just had this discussion that your family originated in Holland.
Yes.
Yeah, and so you're like a second generation American. Is that really? I mean, did you see
Is
your
that right? Is that, I don't know.
So your parents were from Holland.
Yep.
and
They were both from Holland, and they came over on a boat.
So does that make you first generation or
They
second?
come over on a
generation?
boat.
How old are you?
Did they
You know, like one
Did they
of those.
row?
One of those.
Was it the Santa Maria or the
yeah.
Pinta?
They were on a cruise and they decided to stay.
No, it was like
The Titanic.
Your family were Titanic survivors.
Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, that's Jurassic Park.
they weren't on no like cruise ship or anything. It was just a boat that carried supplies or cargo,
Like a cargo ship.
Yeah.
And immigrants.
Nice.
Yes, and
Yeah.
immigrants.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I cannot imagine how long that had to have been.
But you grew up in the Midwest. So they
Yes.
went to where all of the other.
They came to
Hollanders
New
were.
York, and then they went to Chicago,
Oh.
and then I grew up on the Wisconsin state line.
Wisconsin, Illinois state line?
Yes.
So when we
In
do
what area?
So
How far away from where we go through Badger was it?
maybe an hour and a half.
I didn't realize that we're going to do the Badger, and that's really like in your
Yes.
hometown. Like, I mean, really.
Backyard.
Very
Yeah.
close.
Wow, how cool is that? How come I didn't know that?
Why didn't we plan a trip to your hometown as part of it?
We still can. It's not too
We
late.
could. I used to work at the ice cream shop, and I think it's still there.
Ooh.
Ooh, we could go get ice cream. Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan.
Jesus.
All right. Different movie.
Okay.
You've been running for a long time.
Yes.
How
So I started running when I was in high school. I was on the track and field team.
So what was your event?
My event was, and you guys aren't going to believe it, but I was on the 100 and 200 meter dashes.
What? I don't believe
What?
that.
No
I know,
way.
right? Because I'm so slow.
You were a teenager, right?
Yeah.
We were all faster as teenagers.
Yeah, I've seen these kids like 15, 16, 17 years old dominating these 5Ks at like 12, 13, 14-minute mile.
But they can't do 100K.
yeah, that's true.
And then I was on the relay teams. So
Nice.
the 400, 800, and the 16.
Cool.
What was your fastest? Do you remember any of it?
Don't remember because
None of
it's
it?
so old.
How old?
I was so much younger.
Back then when you were riding horse and buggy to
Yes.
school? Gotcha.
Had to walk through that snow.
Walk the snow uphill both ways.
That's great.
Exactly.
Were all your toys handmade too?
Yes.
They were whittled.
Yeah, my dad probably made them all.
Here's a rock, kid. Go play.
She had the original pet rock. She originated.
But
You know,
Actually-
actually, she probably did because it probably would have came out around the time that she was a kid, the pet rock.
But back in the old days when I was probably one of the only kids that did not like to watch TV.
Yeah.
I would rather be outside.
Weirdo.
Yes,
Yeah.
They had TV back then?
they did.
Okay.
Was it black and white?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
You have
remember
3
black and
channels?
white.
They have a little knob?
Probably. Where you have that TV
bunny ear?
antenna.
Oh,
with
she
the,
she wasn't fancy enough for a knob. Click,
Oh, a
click.
knob.
She-
No, my
she
brother.
had-
My brother would take the knob off, so I couldn't change the channel.
Oh, really? So, like,
Her brother was mean.
He was mean.
He's a mean kid.
It was
I had a black and white TV and no cable when I was a kid. It was because we were poor. I mean, cable and color TV did exist, but more affluent families had it. And we didn't have an antenna with a knob where you could turn it. We had to adjust bunny ears, or later
Aluminum
on.
foil?
Well, later on, we got like my dad had like some steel pipe, and he put an antenna on it, and we'd have to go out with a pair of vice grips and turn the whole post
oh wow.
until he'd like yell out the window, "That's it!" and we'd stop turning the post. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. This is what happens when you grow up, poor white trash.
I grew up in the country, so
Yeah.
it was pretty nothing
Yeah, it was
to do
pretty
but
rural,
go
too.
for a bicycle ride.
So then you were athletic, and then
Yes.
you ran your very first race, and this is exciting.
Well, so after high school, I ran some more because I kept in touch with my coach, and we did a couple of races
Nice.
together and did some other stuff with the groups. And then one race was in Wisconsin, Illinois, where I got my first medal.
Oh.
There's a Wisconsin, Illinois.
Wait, Woodstock.
Yes.
Woodstock.
Or Woodstock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said Wisconsin.
A Wisconsin,
Sorry.
Illinois.
Wisconsin
I was like,
on
oh,
the brain.
Wow, we're in Florida, Georgia.
That was Floribama. Floribama.
Yeah, Floribama. Woodstock.
Okay.
So it was a 5K. I just remember when I was running that. It
A
just
5K or 10K?
10K.
Okay. I just checked.
Let me look.
I read the back of the medal. It says 10K.
10K.
Yeah.
She was so fast that it didn't make a difference. She was running.
I just remember towards the end, you're going up a hill, and this guy told me, he said, just don't look up the hill, look in front of you, so you're not
Concentrating
freaking
on the
out how much more you have to go. So
Was it a big hill? Was it really?
it
a
was
hill?
big. I mean,
They have rolling countryside.
They do.
like
Yeah.
like a mile long hill or something like
Probably.
that.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Fuck.
It may have even been 4 miles.
4
it
miles.
could have been because
And it
this
was
race
snowy.
felt like it was 10 miles.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
It was definitely 10K.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But my mom was there at the finish, so I know she was
Oh,
really
that's
proud.
sweet.
I got second. In
So
my
where was
age
the
group.
finish?
In Woodstock, Emerson Park.
So you did find the finish. Good for you.
good.
I did.
And you found it fast. What was your time? Do you remember?
Oh God, no! They didn't even. I tried to get on the results page, and they didn't even do that back then.
They didn't have the internet back then.
I know, right?
Who took that information? They like found it written
I
down. on
probably
some,
paid on the race to start.
It was probably
that
written on
day.
a piece of notebook paper somewhere, and then, yeah, I mean, who actually kept up with it?
Nobody.
Yeah.
So I looked it up, and that race has been going on since 72, and it's still going on to this day.
Wild.
It's interesting because we live with things like Run Sign Up and Ultra Sign Up, and really the internet really isn't that old. People have been racing for a long time. There's a big boom in the 70s where a lot of people moved into air quote jogging, and that was a big jogging movement. So I wonder, like, these races that, like, Western states, it's been around since 1973 or 74. How do they have that historical data? Did someone was someone smart enough to keep that information?
They've got it. If you go on Terry Hayes,
Because
if you go on her ultrasound, you can see her result from 1989 on there.
Because Terry Hayes is 81.
Yeah, she's up there.
81 years old,
Yeah.
I think we looked. I don't know what we did before the internet. It's kind of hard to imagine
Wrote it
life
in a
before
notebook.
it now.
Yeah, they wrote it down.
But who kept it? Who managed it?
It's probably in the records somewhere.
You would, but someone has to have the
I
record,
wonder if I
The
can ask.
mayor.
or someone had to have kept the record.
Right.
The mayor.
Who had that file box they toted from one house to the next over, while they were,
Yeah.
for 20 years before the internet was invented.
Right?
Wild.
The internet was invented shortly after she ran that race.
Listen, I remember, so
Very shortly after.
I remember the internet kind of coming into fashion in the early
Didn't Al Gore make
in the
that?
early 90s, like with having.
series of two.
So we had you remember the Gateway computers? So you could buy.
I had a Gateway.
Yeah,
It
you
had a cow on it.
had a cow box. Like, yeah.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what? Susan ran this race after the internet was invented. So there.
Was anyone posting anything on the internet at the time?
The internet was invented in 1983.
By Al Gore.
Yeah, no one was using
Oh,
it. No one was using it in '83. I guarantee you.
Yeah, I doubt that.
I hated computers back then.
Yeah.
You hate him now?
So about 1989 to 1990 is really when it became a little more prevalent.
When you had a household PC where you could have a personal computer in your house that people could use.
1993 is essentially the date that
Yeah,
became
the beginning.
available to the broader public.
That's
Yeah.
Al Gore made that.
It wasn't
It was
that
like-
long after Susan ran the
It
race.
was like 92. We got a hand me down
like-
Gateway computer.
90 years old
What?
when it came out.
You were 90?
Yeah.
Wow, you're old.
That's what I keep saying.
Ah, Susan.
Wow.
You weren't old on Saturday.
So if,
Nope.
So if any of our listeners has
Susan.
any historical, just like, how did that happen? Like, if you were a race director in the 70s and you still have race results posted on the internet from the 70s, how did you
You know
do
who
it?
does? Lazarus Lake.
Oh.
He's got notebooks and notebooks full of stuff.
Yeah. That'd be interesting to discuss that with a race director on that transition from prior to the internet to using the internet for managing. And listen, even though we became common to have internet in your house in the 90s, who was using it to manage races? Probably no one.
Yeah.
We were using it to use Microsoft Paint. And then
I was-
went on to AOL and you got your free hours. You guys remember that? With the
No, I was playing Oregon Trail, but they didn't require the internet. They
Did
used
you
it.
die of dysentery?
I probably did.
You should stop dysentery.
I think we used what wasn't even a 3.5-inch floppy. It was the big one.
5 1/4.
It was the big,
Yeah.
big ones. Wow, we're old.
The old floppy disk.
You're at least 80.
At
least
7. My wife thinks I'm 7.
Yes.
She'll tell me how immature I am.
So, anyways, going back to Susan.
So, pretty much.
How'd you meet Mark?
So,
Oh, wow.
This is going to fall like into Tyler's thing too, but I met Mark at a bar.
Nice.
so he was at least the third best looking guy in the bar at the time.
Well, it kind of happened
Fourth.
where two of the girls I was working with, one of the girls was dating Mark's brother. And then the other girl, when Mark went into the service, she was also like sharing his locker. She was using his locker, so
sounds
she
kinky.
didn't have to, go upstairs, downstairs, whatever.
Oh, when you say,
But-
so this is like high school then.
This was high school.
Yeah.
So he went into the service.
Okay.
So she knew him, and Mark's brother ended up calling him to come down to meet. I think it was supposed to be meet me, but I don't know. But anyway,
So his
But-
brother was making
yeah,
arrangements.
You got the
for his
setup.
brother.
yep,
Doing the hookup. I know a hot girl. Yeah, gotcha.
yep.
Should come
And
see this run
how
check.
long after that did you guys get married?
Well, we just flew right past though. I want to know about the first meeting with him.
Okay.
Tell us about the first meeting with this hunk of love, because he's such.
So it was actually probably the second time we met.
Okay. I think Mark is such a nice guy, and he's a handsome fella too. I always tell him he's a handsome guy. He is a handsome fella.
He puts up with our shenanigans.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something to be said there.
He laughs and is just the most like, you guys are so fucking dumb. We're like, we love you, Mark. Thank you. He's watched you do all the crazy things.
Yeah, but I just kind of stopped running, and then we moved to Florida.
Well, you caught your fish, so you didn't need to chase him no more.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I didn't need to worry about my weight.
That's funny.
I remember seeing a picture though from your wedding. What a beautiful bride you were, though. My goodness.
I had long hair.
You had long hair.
What?
Yeah.
Long hair? No way. I need to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Long hair. Mark had hair.
Mark had hair too?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Wow. What year was this? What
We
year was
actually
this?
got married in Florida.
Okay.
So we drove down.
In 1960, what?
God.
You better be glad
She gonna
she's
whip
on
your
the
ass.
way other side of the
She gonna whip
table.
your ass.
She was the one saying she was 90, so I just had to deduct some years from that.
We got married in 1990.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice.
I was in high school when you got married, so
I was 6.
I'm not talking about it. I was 3.
Yep, but got married in Florida. Came down for spring break, which that was the wrong time of year to get married because now we never celebrate our anniversary.
Why
Then
not?
because it's too many people, everybody's on spring break.
Oh,
so we wait a couple of
Where
months.
did you go to spring break?
We went down to Tarpon Springs. We, my sister-in-law and her husband, Mark's brother, rented a house.
Was it the same friend you worked with or no?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay. They split up.
That's a different brother.
well, this is during there. This is at the height of the MTV
Yeah,
spring break in Florida days. So y'all didn't do the Daytona Beach thing.
No, we went. We always like going to the golf.
Y'all went. So a young couple in the 90s went to the Gulf for spring break instead of Daytona. Y'all were fuddy duddies.
A 20-year-old fuddy-duddy.
Now
not true.
Now you're just a
Now
25-year-old
Susan's
fuddy-duddy.
I was gonna say now Susan is the party lady who
She is.
insists she doesn't like rap, but she's like, "Oh, this has a great beat to it." I'm like, "Susan, this is rap." She's like, "Well, I just like the music." And then the next song, she's dancing to it, and she's like, "This is a good." I'm like, "Susan, it's rap. You just need to acknowledge you love rap music."
I want to say that was the blueberry moonshine talking.
No, Susan just loves rap
Or
music.
the raspberry vodka.
Yes.
Or the peanut butter whiskey.
Peanut butter
Or
whiskey.
the
Or
Fireball.
the fireball.
Or the,
the Fireball.
10 shots of Fireball I had.
Yeah. So many shots. And beers.
It was
And the water
just a
shots.
tequila talking.
And the tequila.
I did not have any.
You didn't have any of the tequila?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's why I gave it to you to take to give to Tyler.
Yeah.
All right, so you're in Florida.
So we're in Florida. Moved to Florida.
so you didn't live in Florida at that point. You were visiting?
No,
and
we
then-
were still visiting. So we didn't move down here till 1987.
Okay.
19.
No, because you ran your race in
Wait,
87.
hold on. 1997.
I was gonna say,
97.
I was like, we're going back in time because you got married in 90. You went back 3 years, then you moved. Some math
I'm
ain't
not good
math.
with math.
Math ain't. You're a banker, Susan.
Do
You
you
gotta be
have a-
good with math.
Do you have a DeLorean in your garage by any chance?
Yes.
I'm just
Back in
asking for a friend.
That's wild.
Yep, moved to Florida.
Moved to Ocala.
Yes.
Nice.
My brother lived in St. Pete at the time with 3 kids. And I did not want to be a babysitter, so we did not want to live too close to them.
Freaking genius.
Smart call.
But as soon as we were planning on moving down, they got separated, and she moved back up to Illinois with kids. So
So no danger there.
no danger.
Do you still see your nephews and nieces? Or any of those? Your brother, or your family?
My brother, he moved to, what was he? Now he's in California. So that he's out there. I don't see him that much.
Yeah.
He's 8 years older than me.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different
So,
generation.
Yeah. And
I'm 8 years older than my sister, 7.5.
say,
Yeah,
I'm-
I see her pretty regularly. I try.
I'm like 6 years apart from my oldest sister, but
My sister
but you
lives in
had a
North
different
Carolina.
relationship with your brother
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
entirely.
Oh, yeah.
If my brother lived in California, I would never see him. And I see him very rarely now.
I didn't know you had a brother.
He lives in Tennessee. Yeah.
How come I didn't know this?
Just
Do you know
outside
Joe had a
Johnson
brother?
City, Jonesboro, Tennessee.
Johnson City, Tennessee.
Yeah.
They made a song
Rock
about
me,
that.
mama, like a
Yeah.
wagon.
There's a lot of songs about Johnson City. Like there's a lot of country musicians that come from East Tennessee, the Johnson
God.
City area.
I had no idea. Does he have a great beard too?
No.
Well, that sucks. For
He
him.
probably could grow one. I don't know if he could.
What about calves?
He's probably got some chunky
I just
calves.
want to know is this hereditary thing or not? That's all.
Well, we know about because Keith.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have calves like. So my brother, he was when we were little. He was like this skinny, scrawny.
Well, he
little
was the
thing.
runt.
Yeah, and he didn't look anything.
Very nice.
I mean,
He
that's
was.
not-
He didn't look like any of the rest of the family. Like I would have sworn that he was adopted or like picked up off the side of the road or something.
Yeah, he was a runt.
He didn't act like, look like anything like the rest of the family.
He ain't from around here, boy.
But he grew into himself. But like he's like tall.
Okay.
Like I'm 5'6", he's like 6 foot. You know,
Okay.
like it's like yeah, doesn't look like me at all.
No shit. I had no idea you had a brother.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Wild.
But if he moved to California, y'all definitely would know I had a brother because
Yeah.
I can't remember last time he was in Florida. I think my uncle passed away about 5 years ago, and he came down for the funeral. That was it.
Huh. Wild.
I'm very lucky. My sister travels a lot for work because I've seen her. She lives in Salt Lake City, and I've seen her like probably more than I've seen my other sister that lives like an hour and a half away.
Yeah, my sister lives in
She's
Michigan.
got so much kid stuff. My second oldest sister, so much kid stuff.
So
Yeah.
so you don't see your nephews and nieces and such very often.
That's okay.
So do you have any family that you're close with, or did you make your own family up with your running crew?
My closest family is Mark's family.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have family around here?
He does. He has brother and sister that came down for our wedding, and then his parents live in. They live in an assistant living, so
Oh,
they're
okay.
down here too.
Yeah.
So did they already live down here, or did
No,
they move
they
down
followed
here? 'Cause
us.
you, yeah,
Oh, okay.
cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
we came down first, and then
You trendsetter, you.
yeah, then his parents came, and then his youngest brother came, and then the other brother came, but one more brother is still in Illinois.
So you come to Ocala, and at some point in this journey, you rediscover running.
Yes,
How'd that happen?
I was working with a girl that her name's Nicole Sloan. I know a couple
I've
of
met
you.
Nicole.
Yes.
Yeah. And she lives up in Savannah, Georgia.
Yes,
now,
she
right?
does.
Yeah.
So she just started working at the bank. She just had a baby. And she just asked me, because I was going to the gym at the time. She said, "Hey, would you run with me?" She wanted to run with her son in the stroller. And I said, okay, because I didn't want to run. Mark had full knee replacement. And I didn't want to have to go through that. So I was like, well, I don't really want to run, but I'll go with you because I know it's going to be slow. Well, she got faster because
Isn't that
pushing
always the
that
case?
stroller made her stronger.
Yeah. Freaking stroller moms. I can't run with stroller moms.
Oh,
anymore.
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Audrey
There's a
said,
lady who finished the marathon. She had like 3 kids in a stroller, and she finished like in 3 hours and something.
I was just thinking
That's
about
amazing.
our friend Audrey Zanata and the freaking ham hocks that girl has.
Oh, yeah.
She just pushes that 3-year-old around that stroller like it's no one's business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was about 2016, and a couple of us from work all signed up for what was called the Harvest Hustle. So that was our first race that we were training for.
That
Where
Darren's
was it
race?
at?
No, it was through the Big Hammock series.
Oh, okay.
But I knew
Yeah.
nothing about that series at that time. But I did follow, because I planned to run a 5K once a month, a race.
okay.
So I ended up following that whole series that whole year.
And you have a very fancy jacket.
No, well,
not the jacket you have?
Well, yes, I do have 2 of them from that. So 2 years later, because that year after they had a siesta for a year, and then they started it up again.
So about 2016, you started running again.
Yes.
And you kind of got serious about it.
Yes.
So when did you start thinking about, well, well, probably later then, but when did you start thinking about trails and ultra running?
That was, so we were meeting on Tuesday nights. We would go up to
And
Baseline Trailhead.
Yeah, a baseline. Yeah.
On Tuesdays, we would meet there, and Shae showed up one time, and we took our picture, and she took off, and I'm like, where's she going? I think James was there, and he's like, well, she's going to go run on the trails. And I'm like, by herself? I was totally impressed. I was like, wow. I
Yeah,
said, I need to meet her.
she's an
That was
impressive
like
person.
2021, I think. Like when I started going to the club. Maybe late 2020? Could be. I don't know. I just remember when I first started running with
21.
Susan. I was running with you, and then you said, no, I'm never going to do more than a half marathon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because even before that, I signed up with Coach Pez, and she wanted me to run a half marathon. And
So-
I'm like, no.
So Stephanie Pizzulo coached you for a while. How long did she coach you for? I mean, when did that start happening?
Probably, well, when I joined the Big Hammock series, so 2018,
So was she a part of that running group too? At the time? Is that how you met her, through the running groups?
I met her, I knew of her the first time I started running in 2016 because she was coaching then. And that's when Kelly Evans, they were always at the races winning.
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 Like, I want to see
Yes.
what these people are
And
doing.
watching Pez run was just so amazing to just
Yeah, she's fast.
watch her run. And I'm
Gotcha.
like, I would love to meet her and be coached by her just to see what she knows.
How long did she coach you for?
Maybe 2-3 years.
Okay.
Did she give you a lot of crazy track workouts?
She did, because every
Track Tuesday? Or was it?
Tuesdays, yes, Tuesdays was track. I only ran 3 times a week. But when I signed up for her, Mark and I were going to the Grand Canyon to hike. So that's why I used her, because I needed to keep running and I needed to train for hiking because we were hiking down to the bottom.
Oh.
So she put a workout for me in there with hiking. I would run first, and then she would have me put on a backpack with so much weight in it.
So she's still coaching today, although she's
Yes.
moved from Ocala to the Charlotte area.
Yes.
She does a lot of online coaching, but I did not know that she coached people for things other than just running. I mean, backpacking is not running.
Yeah. Well, she said that she would figure something out for me.
Nice.
Huh,
So she
interesting.
did, and I did great
Yeah.
doing that.
She
We
was,
should do a rim to rim.
Yes.
To rim.
Rim to rim to rim.
who's
rim to
rimming
rim to rim.
who?
What?
What?
That's a rim to rim to rim.
Yeah.
The,
Mark would do that.
The
for a
Marion
hike.
County rim job.
A hike.
I stole this. Okay, I fully stole that phrase from Chris Prairie. Thank you, Chris, because he did a TJM rim job. So he organized. So yes.
Well, the rim to rim is the race in West Virginia. So
No,
isn't it-
you're thinking rim to river.
Yeah. That's
I
a
thought-
different one.
Yeah,
I thought-
rim to
I
rim
thought-
is Grand
Rim
Canyon.
to rim is Grand Canyon, and if you do rim to rim to rim, you go. Roop, roop.
up and back, yeah. But I thought they had like the race that they had was like a rim to river in the Grand Canyon. It was rim to rim at the new in West Virginia. I don't remember. Maybe I'm wrong.
Shay's going to get out her Google device.
Yeah, she'll be googling.
Fact check, fact check, fact check.
So they do have a rim to rim race in the New River Gorge in West Virginia.
Yep, rim to river 100.
Yeah. So
New River Gorge. Hey.
yeah, I used to live there, not far from there, and I didn't know about trail running back then. So you know, because that we don't want to bypass. That's a big span of time from 2016, 18 to 21 or so when you started trail running, and somewhere in between there, you and some other people decided that there was a need for a running outlet. So tell us about the creation of the Marion County Runs Group, because you were a big part of that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, when I was running a lot with Missy at the time.
Misty Treacle?
Yes.
Okay.
And since she lived on one side of Santos, I lived on the other, we decided that on Saturdays we would meet. So we were running one day and I said, oh, it'd be so cool if we can get more people to join us. So I started posting, where we were, because we always did it at Santos. And I just started posting on Pez's coaching site because I did not know anything else how to invite people. And we started getting a couple of people to show up with us.
Do you remember when that was? Like about what time? 2019?
It had to be
2020?
19 at least, because then stuff paused for COVID.
Was it?
I don't know.
It was,
I didn't join until
Math ain't mathin'.
I was going to say it was before COVID.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it was before COVID.
Because I remember seeing it and being like, "Oh, should I go run with a group?"
I'm
Conflicted.
thinking it was maybe 21, 20, somewhere around there.
Nice.
But I posted probably for a good 8 months through Pez's site. And one day we were just sitting there. It was Juan, Danita Hearn, if I'm right.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I know that name.
And James. And
Mathis.
yes,
Yeah.
James Mathis. And he said to me, he goes, I wish you would let me know where you're going to be. And I said, well, how do you're here all the time. And he goes, well, I just show up. I don't know. I'm not on Pez. And I told him, that we're posting on Pez's site. And he goes, well, I'm not on Pez's site. So he just sat there and created a page on Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah.
James did that.
Yes.
And that was the Marion County Runs page.
Yes, he
Yeah.
named it. He set it up. He gave a couple of us, well, the four of us were the admins at that time.
Nice.
And so he goes, now you have a place to post.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it started.
Yeah, because I found out about that group and sometime around 2020, the end of 2020, I think it was. So I'd started running again during COVID, and I think it was around December or something. And I was going out training and running on the Santos trails, and I kept seeing the same faces every weekend out there when I was running. And one day I saw a cooler like in the edge of the woods, that little white cooler, and it had written on it, and like
Stickers, yes.
yeah, like I think with marker or something, Marion County Runs. And I remembered that name and went home and looked for it and
Cool.
found that there was a club.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
'cause
And then
Susan's-
Shae made me a sticker after that, probably.
Yeah, that decal.
One
And I
another.
don't think there was a decal on at the time. And
No, I
this
didn't
was-
make that until way later.
Yeah.
So I found the group on Facebook, and I think at the time there wasn't many people, less than 100. I think there was. I mean,
Oh,
maybe
it was small.
maybe 50 to 100 people that were on at the most. And so I started, again, seeing y'all out there, and Juan Pena saw me at the Santos Trailhead and came over and introduced himself. He says, I'm seeing you out here. He asked me like how far I'd ran that day. And that day I'd ran like one of my longest runs. I'd ran like 9 miles. And he said, we've got Marion County Runs. And so I started following you guys on Facebook. And about a month or two later, I think I came out and did, I think 2021, I came out and did a couple runs with you guys. And then I tore my pec and had to have surgery to have it repaired. And that took me out of running with the group for a while. But then when I came back, like you guys had even grown some more. I think you started having like 4 or 3 runs a week and started coming to every single run. And that's how I got really, it was important to have a group at that time for me whenever I was beginning to run, because I had some people that I could make friends with and I could run with. And I
Oh, you called me your friend, bro?
well, you even came after that. So yeah, I mean, definitely. I think you're up there with like my best friend, maybe my BFF. So I've mentioned several times, maybe half of the podcast, the importance of running with a group.
Yeah.
If you can find one, because
Yeah.
we are extremely fortunate. We like thinking of other people who live in a lot, less populated areas, don't have a really good trail systems.
There are some really
We are spoiled.
There are some really populated areas with really good runners in them. My sister lives in Belmont, North Carolina, right outside of Charlotte, and they have a Belmont Runs group, and there may be 10 or 15 people that meet at a bar. If I lived there, it would be a freaking 500-person group, because there is someone on those streets every morning. I go out, I run there when I'm there, and see dozens of people running, but no one's taken all those runners and combined them and built a community with it.
Huh.
In that little town. But you guys did it here, and it's brought a lot of runners together in the Ocala area. So that was
And the Saturday run is Susan's baby.
Yep,
Yeah.
that one's my baby.
y'all
That is the
really-
one that she spearheaded, initiates. She posts it in the group all the time.
We're at Santos this week.
Yes, we are.
Santos this week, and I'm going
that
to
will
be dropping water.
Actually, it will be past when this posts.
Oh yeah, it will.
We'll be in Badger.
We'll be at Badger. Yeah.
So tell us about the progression of Marion County runs, kind of a little bit. So how's things going? I mean, like, so you guys,
How many members, Jeff?
you got
I have no idea.
Okay.
Susan doesn't care. She
I don't-
just she wants
yeah.
people to come and say hi
I just
to.
want people to run on
so
Saturdays.
from creating that group. I mean,
Or-
tell me about the group runs themselves. I mean, like how y'all developed, like where you were going to run and how those
Okay.
kind of grew.
Well, I know, like for me, for Santos on Saturdays, and then one girl said, "Well, I wish we could just go somewhere else." And I go, "Okay, well, how about Landbridge?" So then when we started going to Land, we would alternate those two, and then they wanted to go to different breweries in the area instead of always just Infinite. So they wanted to add in
So
different.
Infinite used to be the Ocala Run Club,
Yep.
and pretty much, I'm pretty sure they still
They
it
do.
there.
They still go there.
They start at like 6:30, but sometimes it doesn't actually start till 7.
yeah.
I haven't gone there for a while, but yeah. So
Yeah, so they started adding in different breweries on Wednesdays. So then it was just Wednesdays and Saturdays. And then the Running Elements opened.
Yeah.
So then, well, Tuesdays we actually would, a couple of us, I don't think it was announced on the page, but we would just go to Baseline.
we go to Baseline. I actually had something come up in my Facebook memories either today or yesterday of like us at Baseline. I was like, oh my gosh,
So I would
old school.
always see Ben Treacle and Jamie Riaz out there,
Yes.
and what's a little young kid,
Jalen.
Jalen would always.
He's tall.
He's so
tall,
tall.
tall.
I
now.
haven't seen him in a while.
He's so tall.
Oh my
Of course, he went
gosh.
through puberty.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
since
he
then.
did. Yep.
You know, but they were always just out there,
Yes.
just tearing up the
Every Tuesday
trail.
they were there.
Yeah.
You know, Marion County Runs has 1,100 members right now.
Oh, he checked.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's
And of those members, what do you say active participants in running, like 200 people
Yeah,
that
probably.
kind
I
of
would say
cycle
that
through the
are-
different groups runs?
that are pretty active. I would say that's probably close.
Because I've seen like your Wednesday night bar runs, you'd have 10 to 20 people, no problem.
Yeah.
And it's on like a big event week, you might have 30 show up to that.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I
if
think
you-
we had like 50 people one time on one event.
Yeah.
I had so many people on a,
And then
on a Saturday run.
But I think the Saturday long runs are like the ones that really grow. Like I think y'all probably 20, 30 every week. I mean,
it depends. Like
Depends
if there's
where.
a race,
Yeah, because
'Cause I
there's a
know-
lot of local 5Ks.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And you also like y'all also have like teams, you know, you'll develop a team to go do a 5K to represent like a group. So and sometimes even win the award for the biggest group at the event.
Right. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So then-
on Saturdays we do travels. So the next one is like 49th, and then we added in Denellen because we do have runners out in Denellen, so we couldn't leave them out. So we
Yeah, because it's
Run
like
out
for
there.
me, it's like a 45-minute drive to Denellen.
Yep.
And those same people are doing the
They're going to
45
Santos.
They're going to Santos. So it's like, you know,
Gotta
if
get
you
back.
can make it, like go to their stomping grounds.
That's beautiful in Denellen, too.
Yeah,
That run
it
is
is.
just amazing.
Saw a baby alligator. We saw a
Yeah.
baby
Yes, we
alligator on
did.
Saturday.
It tried biting my leg off.
No, it didn't. You still have a leg. It would have only nibbled a toe. It
So-
could have only taken a toe.
So if our listeners were wanting to come and run with the group, they can find you on Facebook. They
Marion
can
County runs.
and they can follow the group there, and you publish when your runs are going to be, and
They're on the event page.
and,
Yep, just click the events tab.
and anyone can come and join. There's no fee involved in joining the group, and
Unless you bring snacks. If you bring snacks, you need to share with me.
and run experience, especially like the Saturday runs. People that are a lot of listeners here are ultra and trail runners, so they can go out to the Santos area because each one of those trailheads hits a piece of the Florida Trail
Yep.
or
Yes.
or that paved bike trail that goes through this the trailhead.
Yep.
So
Yes.
yeah,
Every single Saturday run, you have the option of paved or trail.
Yep.
yeah, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. And so hopefully some of our listeners will, you know, because I was just talking to a guy at the Skunk Ape night race this weekend that lives and has ran with the Villages group.
Oh, yeah. I talked to him, too.
Yeah, and he was talking about, you know, wanting to come run in Ocala with you guys. So
Yep.
yeah,
I gave him more information.
yeah, so that's fantastic, and it's been you know a real boon to the running community in Ocala to have that opportunity to run with other people.
Yeah, it's very helpful, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so fast forward to
Yeah.
No,
Fast
let's reverse back.
Oh.
Because
Reverse.
well, you had so when I met you, you said I'm only running half
Yes.
marathon.
Oh yeah.
So
At that point, when was your first half? What was your first half
my
marathon?
first half was maybe 18 maybe through the Big Hammock series. It was the one. It was up in Gainesville, and they had moved the half to a different spot.
So was it on the Hawthorne Trail or no?
No, it was not. It was around like Bass Pro in that area.
Like Celebration Point?
Yes. And I know that a lot of people didn't like it that ran it. Well, that was my first half. So I was all excited to run it. And I'm running this thing. And my first aid station, 4 miles, blister.
Oh.
So I stop, tape up my toe, and then I go again. And then I have to go to the bathroom. So, so then I go to the bathroom, and then I'm out running. And then a couple of aid stations after that, all what I kept seeing are people laying in the gurneys with
What the hell?
hospital people. And I'm
What?
like, what is going on? I'm like, why do people run this? I go, I don't understand why everybody's hurting
What
themselves.
time of year was this?
February, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I got done and I had blisters all over my feet. I'm like, I am never running a half marathon again.
And then when's the next one you signed up for?
So Nicole, of course, she goes, "Oh, we should run the burn your half off."
Oh.
So and she goes, "It'll be different." And by that time, I was trying to figure out a different way of running. I tried heart rate running, which I couldn't get that to work. So I'm like, okay, I'll do the run walks. So I started doing the run walks.
She's jeffing.
Yep.
Jeffin.
So Nicole talked me into it. We did it, and I had so much fun. So like every mile we would reverse our route. But I had so much fun, and then I signed up for another one that fall.
So did you do the burn your half off?
I did, yes. And
And it
loved
was the 1 mile loop.
It was the 1 mile
Oof.
loop, and I fell in love with half marathons after that.
Good.
Wow.
Loved them. And course coach Pez was like, "Oh, you need to do a marathon." And I'm like, "No, I will never run a marathon."
She still hasn't, by the way.
Yes, and I still have not run an official marathon.
What are you doing in November?
Not running a marathon.
You could do Space Coast.
No.
You didn't even think about it, Susan.
She doesn't need to. She's got a 50 mile under her belt.
That's true.
Yep. So
So, yeah, when
What next?
Pez found out I run ultras. But yeah, so then, I met Shae. My husband and I, Mark, we always hiked out here. So we've hiked so much of these trails and always loved hiking. I went out with Shae and fell in love with just running the trails with her. And she took me under her wing for
I just told her to eat a lot of snacks, and she was like,
She
"All
has a-
right."
yeah.
She has a tendency of doing that.
That's
She's-
exactly what she told me the first day, like how much food she got to eat. And she told, even when we were running paved on Saturday, I would having a hard time coming up the hills. And she goes, "When you run in ultras, you can walk them." And I'm like, "Really?"
Yeah, just walk the fucking hills.
Yeah. She's like, "Walk the hills." I'm like, "Okay."
I'm a big proponent walking them fucking hills.
Me too. I push everybody now to walk a hill. So yeah, I started running so much with Shae, and then she talked, listening to her races. She said, "Oh, you should run gate to gate." And I said, "Well, not this year." I said, "I'll do it the year after." So I did.
So,
Yeah.
So another member of this Triple S Squad is Stephanie. So when did the Triple S Squad come into an existence? So tell us a little bit about your Triple S Squad.
I think we were all just like, "Yeah, let's run trail, let's hang out," because we ended up
Yes.
together a lot.
Shae and I were running one Saturday, maybe from Landbridge. I think it was from Landbridge, and we were going towards 49th. And we did that first mile on the trail. Stephanie did paved. Well, we caught up to her up by the bridge, and we said, "Hey, why don't you come run trail with us? And then you can hop back on paved, by 49th. So she did.
So
You
Shae,
roped
Susan,
someone else.
Stephanie, Triple S squad.
Yep. So she started joining us running, and then we started meeting on Wednesdays.
It was like Thursdays was one of the
Thursdays.
days. Wednesdays one of the days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We met another day to run trails, and
Because I definitely don't want to neglect to bring up the Triple S squad because you guys we've mentioned a couple times the Triple S squad on this podcast, but you guys were a big part of the reason why I started trail running. You know,
Oh, because we were trying to like, come on, Joe. Come on with us.
it was so exciting. Like,
He's
you know, because
jealous.
I did backpacking and hiking, and then I took up, you know, running to control my weight, and I got that, you know, going pretty good. And you guys, every time I go to the group runs, you guys were going out on trails. I was doing this paved path, and you looked like you were having so much freaking
Yes.
fun.
we were.
And I'm like, I want to do this, but at this point,
You were trained.
I was training for my first half marathon, and I didn't want to hurt myself, but I knew I was going to love trail running because I could just tell you guys were having so much fun. And come on, I like to hike, I like to run. Now I'm going to take my running and turn it into run hiking.
Yeah.
You know, what do they call an endurance runner, endurance hiker.
Endurance.
You know, I got a funny story. We were at Pruitt, and it was Dylan, Bobby, Jeremy, myself, Joe, Shae, and Susan,
Whole bunch of us.
all running trails at Pruitt.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because Jeremy, Bobby, and Dylan took off. And you and I were kind of like in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm not going with them because none of them have ran an ultra marathon, and all these ladies back here ran an ultra marathon, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to hang out back here with them. So I laughed so hard. I was like, okay, well, we're doing this.
Yeah. So Shae taught me the way of how to run trails and
How to eat PB&Js.
everything.
Shitting in the woods.
Except for Twinkies. I can't eat Twinkies.
Oh, the Twinkie.
I don't like Twinkies.
It's like
Have you tried the chocolate ones?
That's a ding dong.
I was going to say, I didn't have
Isn't that just a ding
that would
dong?
eat a ding dong.
who eats a ding dong or a hoo ha.
Ho ho.
That's a new button.
It's not. It's actually been there from the start, but I never use it.
That felt was very fitting. All right. So,
But yeah, I've so in between all that too, I've done a couple of vacation races.
yeah.
So Mark and I will take our vacation, and then I try to do a little road race on there.
Not just take a vacation and run, but you actually run the vacation run series or the company vacation runs.
Yes,
Yeah.
vacation races.
Yeah.
How many have you done?
4.
Nice.
So three
Four.
of you
Three
guys-
with Mark for vacation, and then Triple S Squad took a trip.
Yeah, we
Nice.
did the what is it? The
Trail Fest.
Trail Fest in Utah.
Utah.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
amazing. It was
so much fun.
Horseshoe Bend, Zion, and Bryce.
Oh man, that sounds amazing.
It was so much fun.
It was a great time. Yeah. So then you got suckered into gate to gate somehow.
50K.
The 50K,
Shit.
my first one. Yep.
And it, much like me, so like the first time I ever hit marathon distance was during gate to gate. Same with Susan.
Yep.
She's like, hey, I've run a marathon now.
And I still got
Yeah, we were-
6 miles to go.
Yep. We were counting down every mile after that because I kept PRing every time.
Yep.
But-
Distance PR every single step.
Yeah. You're about to
But
do it
I
again.
would have to say my first trail run must have been Fool's Run.
Fool's Run. The 25K that we did.
It was the
Wait,
six-
no, it was the night
wa-
run. We did the night run. Moon over Croom, night run. Remember? Because it was your
that
longest
one?
distance at the time. And you were mad because it was 22 and a half miles. And you said,
only
I'm stopping
21.
when I hit 21. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not going to come back and get you because you're going to be in the middle of the woods.
That's fine.
Did you stop or did you keep going?
Oh, I did keep
She
going.
had to keep going.
Yeah,
She had no
I was
choice.
actually walking at that time.
Yeah.
She had no
I didn't
choice.
realize when I took my shoe off, and Shae's so nice to me because she goes, you just sit here. I'll go get your bag and your clothes for you. So I sat there, I took my shoes off, and I'm taking my sock off, and I'm looking at my feet, and I got this huge blister, and the guy across from me goes, wow, that must have hurt. And I go, I didn't even know I had it.
Wow.
So I ran Moon Over Cream with you this year, and
Yeah.
we got to mile 14, and the race director said, "You don't have enough time to go back out." And we're like, "Okay." And we were.
We're both like, okay. It was so hot.
Susan had just run a 50 miler, and she said this was harder than that.
Yeah.
I don't know that I believe that because I saw her finishing the 50 miler. She came in a little sideways, holding on some trekking poles.
Oh, yeah. I was
So,
holding on to poles. Mark wanted to take them away from me.
so let's talk. Can we talk about somebody like your best races, your worst races? Like, what was your funnest trail race you've ever done that you can remember? I mean, I know you've done a lot. What was your favorite so far? Your funnest?
It would be Horseshoe Bend.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
so one of those trail races.
Yeah, one
with
of those out.
with a festival. Okay, what made that one so special?
It's just so pretty.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
Like we barely like the first 2 miles.
And then
we were
we had
barely
beer
running.
afterwards.
Yeah.
So you were up,
oh, the
you were up
last-
on those like tables or buttes or and all that stuff above.
All
Are you
of
hopping
it.
around like a mountain goat?
No, I was not, but Shae was.
Did the elevation bother you at all?
The first run, something bothered me because when we landed and got into our rental car, I couldn't breathe and I kept blowing my nose. I went through both Shae's and Stephanie's Kleenexes.
What time of year was that? Do you remember?
October.
That's because it could have been the time of year because Utah's
think
really
I
bad with the
had-
inversion. So the inversion, if anyone doesn't know, it's where all the smog and the bad stuff in the air kind of hits that mountain range at the Wasatch Mountains, and it stalls there. And so it takes like the change in season for the air to warm up for it to rise and leave. So it'll kind of hover over on the west side of the mountains there in Utah, and that's why the weather, the air gets so bad. And then people will go there up into the mountains to get above the inversion to get to clean air.
Yeah.
So it could have been some of that.
And I think I had a little allergies before that too.
Yeah.
'cause-
Yeah.
It was COVID.
No.
No. That was a different race.
Oh.
That was a different race.
But I remember the pictures from that thing was so pretty.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was.
Yeah.
and the Horseshoe Bend is not the typical place where people see it either, right?
No, we
it's
were-
like a different place.
We were on the
Private
opposite-
property.
Yeah, it was private property. We were on the opposite side of where
Everybody else. sees it?
everybody else can go to it.
So all the vacation races are generally around a national park, but
Yes.
none of them actually go into a
They
national
do
park.
not run into them, but can't say because it seemed like we were running into them at Trail Fest.
Yes.
But
Huh. My cousin Keith and his wife Rochelle, who've also been guests on here, are actually out in
Mount
Washington right now doing the Mount. They just did the Mount Rainier this last weekend, and Keith PR'd his half marathon at Mount Rainier.
Yeah, I saw that. The pictures looked amazing too for their trip.
Yeah. So you did that race too,
yes,
right?
I've done my first one was Smoky Mountains, then Yosemite, and then Mount Rainier.
Wow. And you said there's one coming up next year. Was it Sequoia?
Redwood. Redwoods.
Redwood.
There's a new Trail Fest.
Yeah.
Redwoods.
That would be fun to do.
It
Yep.
would be fun.
When's that in May?
Yes. In
It's
May.
gonna be cold.
Yeah.
It's cold there, Susan. It's cold. Is there a cabin option? Can we get a heated cabin for our group?
I was just out there for Western States in the summer, and it was still cool. At
Yeah.
night. It was 40 in the morning.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And in September, I'm going to another one, Shenandoah.
Oh,
that would be
that'd
their,
be a
yeah,
great
that's
one.
their actual, it's a comeback. They've had it before, but it hasn't been out there for a long time.
Very cool.
Interesting. So have you because you've done a few of them, have you actually met the race directors or talked to any of the people that are part of that? It seems like
No,
a pretty
they're such an enormous company.
Yeah, it seems like a
you
big
would never
place.
see any of the people. You get little snack boxes at the end.
Oh my gosh,
the
yeah.
snack boxes are so good.
You
Yeah,
get
good
chocolate
snacks.
milk,
Yeah,
get lots of food.
yeah.
So what would you say has been of all the races you've done, if you had one that was like you felt like it was your biggest failure, your biggest letdown, the hardest to do, something that you just, man, that was bad.
Well, see, a bad one would be
Woodstock, 1967.
In 1987,
You-
don't be
Whatever,
like her
it's
that
fine.
way.
You've had a couple real sufferfest, I know.
yeah, 2013 last year. That was
2023 was last year.
23.
Yeah.
What did I say?
13. You are a time traveler for sure. Someone get the DeLorean out of the parking lot.
Are you an alien?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
2023 was a bad year for me.
How so?
It started in January.
It does every year.
It did. It started in
Yep.
January 1st to be
January
exact.
1.
And I keep telling Mark, we went camping down by the Hillsborough River State Park, and I swear I had to pick something up because
Like a rock or a tree or
No. Yeah.
I got bad stomach something.
Gastroenteritis.
She had gastro for like 2.5 months.
Three
Three
more.
months.
It finally went away in April.
the only thing I get that holds
Yeah.
on that long is anal glaucoma because I can't see my ass doing shit.
It saw a lot.
Susan's
I
ass saw a
remember
lot.
when we were volunteering at Long Haul, and even then
I did-
it was like 2 weeks into the year, and you were still being like, it had just started.
I was just starting that when I had problems.
So you had
because
some.
we were talking about it, and it's like, oh yeah, I've been dealing with this for like a week now. I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
god, you've
yep.
been dealing with stomach issues for a week, and then it just continued for
it got
months.
worse and worse. And
Yeah,
Did you ever figure out what was going on?
nope. All my tests kept saying, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with you."
and your doctor's like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever, it'll pass.
My baby poops too. So what's the difference?
So was you stressed out at the time? I mean,
I was getting stressed out because I had to keep pooping,
well, sometimes stress
and
related,
especially when you have to go to the bathroom and you're in a race and there's people all over the place.
So you had all this
Just shit in the woods, Susan.
because you also had
She did.
Yeah.
Often.
A
like
lot.
when we would go on like a 20-mile run, we're stopping often. Like, it was just
Yeah,
a
I
thing
would
for
be
a long
running. I'll be
time.
like, "We need to stop. I have to go now."
Cus-
I mean, and when I said
yeah.
I had to go, I had to go now. I couldn't wait.
it was a biggie for a
Yeah.
while.
And last year, was that your first official bout with COVID also?
Oh yes.
So you
So after I got all that figured out, Shae and I did
Sugar Badger.
Sugar Badger, my first 50 miler.
Yeah. Tell us
how'd
about
that
it.
go?
So
We
we
were so excited.
left. I kissed Mark goodbye, and then we
did.
went up there.
And Susan had COVID.
We ran, and I didn't make it. I made it to 42 miles.
You didn't know you had COVID.
No.
though. You were just feeling
I just-
crappy and
She
Shae-
felt bad. Like at mile 2 or 3, she's like, my heart rate is at like 160. I'm like, what? And so Susan and I trained so much together that I'm like,
you did a lot of heart
This
rate
is-
training during that time too, right? Was you?
Yes.
yeah, you were
Yes.
coming off of
You- yeah.
and it was a lot of just like, I've run with Susan so much. This is not normal
Yeah,
Susan behavior.
She kept telling me, she goes, "This is not how you run.
This
Something's-"
isn't it. Something's off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I think
we're
at the
from-
turnaround is when it really hit me. I was
Yeah.
struggling.
Yeah. That was like at 26 miles.
Shae
And
gave me
tried to force you to eat.
she gave me a UCAN gel, which is
And you
disgusting.
cannot. Yeah.
Oh,
you
my
can,
God.
You cannot. You can.
I'm pretty sure that's all they
That
have.
is the worst stuff. I'm sorry, Scotty.
It's actually not that bad. I think you just now probably have a permanent aversion to it.
Yeah.
It's like when
And
you
the
drink
bars.
tequila.
it's like me and Goldschlager. I
Yeah,
can't do it.
That's it. Same thing.
yeah.
yeah. So it could be. But then, like the UCAN bar, I had one earlier, which was great. And then Shae goes, "Here, you need to eat some more." So she gives me another one. I took a bite, sat in my mouth. Shae
This
would
is-
be like 10 minutes later, "Did you take another bite yet?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't even swallowed the first one."
This is where she met bad Shae. She met mean Shae.
There is no such thing. I've never seen it.
she was trying to force food down me.
And then if it hurts to walk and it hurts to run, then
You lie
Lay
down.
you lay down.
Yes,
Yep, that's
lay
what
down.
she said.
That's so funny.
But even like 15 miles in, she's putting ice in a bandana. She's like putting ice on her.
I kept telling her how hot it was.
And we're
It's so hot out here.
I think the high that day was 80,
Yeah.
if that.
Well, that's
and
not
for
hot at
us,
all.
And then I
no.
couldn't eat solid food, so I was just eating fruit.
Yeah.
That was before the turnaround too, but I did have a hot dog at the
did have a
turnaround,
hot-
which was
yeah.
good. But then
And
it was
then-
just fruit.
And then about mile 41.
Yeah, and here I'm
we
sharing
got-
popsicles with Shae. Here, you have a bite. I'll have a bite. You have a bite. We did. Share popsicles,
Did you get COVID?
coffee.
She
No.
shared your cooties.
I thought you did.
Oh yeah, I did. You're right.
After I told you I had it.
So how far did you get in that race before?
42.
So you
The sweepers caught.
Yeah,
us.
the sweeper.
you DNF'd at 42 a 50
Shae kept
mile
saying,
race.
you need to get going because the sweepers are right. I go, that's okay.
But when did you realize that you were sick with COVID?
So Monday was a holiday.
'Cause
Went to work on Tuesday, and I wasn't feeling great. I was so tired.
So the race is over, and
We flew home.
You-
We
you
had
flew
breakfast with everybody, and everybody, there was this coffee, and everybody's like,
Drinking each other's
try
coffee.
this coffee. We don't think this is ours. So I took a sip, they took a sip, I took a sip, they took a sip, we're
Like we had all of our roommates.
This sounds
we had
very
a car
hippie.
full of
Are we
people.
puff puff pass? Is that
Yeah.
what we're doing, guys?
everyone's got chicken pox. I mean, chicken pox party.
Yeah, so Wednesday
I've never had
was
chickenpox, by the way.
not feeling good.
It was
Was it
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Wednesday was when you found out because that was the Twilight Trail Trot.
Yes.
Last year.
So I
you
didn't
tested.
feel well. No, I didn't. It was the day after.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't feeling good. And I said I wasn't going to go to the run because I still was planning it, but I got worse that day. And then Thursday, Shae texted me, asked me how I feel. And I said, I still feel bad. She goes, do you have a COVID test? And I'm like, no. She goes, well, I'll send you one.
I did.
Which I'm like, how do you do that?
Oh, I door dashed her some stuff from CVS. So I door dashed you some like a COVID test, some Gatorade or something.
Yeah, you
along those
sent me like
lines.
3 things.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So you had a positive COVID
Oh, as
test?
soon as I did that, laid it down, it was pink.
Wow.
It didn't even have to wait. It was like
You had to think it was pink.
instant.
So it was a girl.
It was.
She ran 42 miles with COVID.
And
That's
you
wild.
And you found out, I think, around sometime that your husband had COVID too, right?
Yes, because at
Sunday
the
or
when
Monday?
I was sitting at the race, I called him and told him, like, hey, I didn't make it, and he goes, yeah, I haven't been feeling good all day today. He goes, but I would have to take breaks from mowing the lawn. He goes, but I just feel awful. Didn't
Yeah.
think anything of it until Thursday. I'm like, I got it from him
Yeah.
because I kissed him.
I remember how beat
Damn it,
up
Mark.
and how defeated you felt about that race. And I
I
remember looking
It was I had it the whole 23.
Yeah, I remember looking at your Strava and I'm like, this just doesn't, because you were running. I remember looking at, watching you run, look at your Strava and saying, this just doesn't look like Susan. This just doesn't make sense. This, she's well trained. This performance just didn't make sense for you. So you found out you had COVID. Did it make you feel a little better about your performance?
No, because I still didn't believe I had it.
That's
Really?
funny.
It's still like today. I have to say, like, I guess I had COVID.
You had
Yeah, you had COVID.
You had COVID.
I know everybody tells me that.
No, there's no way you didn't. So
Yeah, I had just a bad year because then then gate to gate happened.
And how was that? That was her second gate to gate?
Yeah, that would have been my second. I was doing the 50K and I came around to my second loop and I had 15 minutes before the cutoff to go back out. And I'm like, I was already walking and I'm going up to the turnaround. I call Mark and I go, hey, I'm thinking about quitting. He goes, oh, well, you did great. He goes, you made it 25K. That's great. He goes, go ahead. I'm like, okay.
Damn it, Mark.
Like, yes.
But you had expected to do a little better than you did
Yes.
the gate to gate prior year.
Yes,
right?
I thought I was going to do better.
How'd you do that first time you did the gate to gate?
I did good. I got my time was 7 hours 43 minutes.
Oh wow! I have yet to hit a sub 8 hour 50K. I don't know why I haven't. I mean, every day I should be able to, but I have yet to do it.
Joe, I will pace you for a sub.
Yeah.
She's
See,
mean, Joe. She's mean.
Shae paced me, and for
I
that
forced
first
you.
one, yeah, we did.
Oh, she
great.
was she was convinced she was injured forever, and I was like, nope, we gotta
Oh
go.
my gosh,
we gotta
yeah.
go.
That second loop.
All the races I've done a 5.5 hour marathon. There's no reason why I should not have done a 6 or 7 hour 50K. I have just yet to have done it. I have no idea
Trails
why.
are so much different than road.
This is very true.
Let's do a road 50K. They're fun.
Hey, I happen to know one.
The only road 50K I've done was the Painted Horse, and that was a blast.
Hey, you know what you should do is
Get a cat.
Yes, that is good job, Susan.
We still have cats if anyone needs a cat.
They're getting ready to get fixed, so they'll be ready in a couple weeks.
Susan's taking one of them.
Gonna take Shugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Susan. No, I was gonna say is Tampa 100. You could come run 50K, and we'll do it in sub 7.
Yeah, I'm sure I would on a road.
Sub 7 pace.
I'm sure I could.
No.
You'll PR your 50 miler if you sign up for Daytona.
Well, I'm planning on signing up for the Daytona because I'm going to probably need it as a redemption run for Badger.
I'm still thinking about signing up for a Cross Florida 200 in December.
So, go ahead.
No, you.
Now we were just talking, about the return to gate on that second time around, and you decided to drop to 25.
Down. Yep.
And you felt good about that, or
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine. I got to drink beer while everybody still was running.
Yes.
Yeah. We were out there for a lot.
But the only thing is, I didn't have any clothes because Mark was not going to come up there until
So
later.
wait a minute. We're not supposed to talk about naked.
I wasn't naked.
You said you had no clothes. Okay. So
I had my wet, stinky, runny clothes on.
So are you signed up for Gate to Gate for this year?
I am 25K though. I dropped down.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't drop down if you signed up.
I paid for the 50.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but after when was that? After the beer marathon, I think I sent Patrick a message and asked him if I could go down. So
Keep the money. Just let me have the 25K.
Yeah. I'm
A little
changed
less
to the
pressure.
25. Yes.
You don't want the hat?
Nah.
I don't know what it is. I am so fucking invested in this hat every year.
I know, and you don't wear them.
I do not wear hats
But he does.
almost ever, but I am invested in getting the hat every single year.
Patrick Gallagher does have the best.
Yeah,
race
they're
hats,
so
though.
cool.
He
Such
has
a cool
he
hat.
has the Boca hats, and they are
Orange
nice.
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
You know who's not doing it?
You?
Me.
Yeah, no, you're not either. You're not even doing the 25K.
I'm not signed up.
might do
I'm
the
not
25.
signed up for it.
Corey's
I
doing the
probably should.
25.
I probably should.
She dropped down.
I mean, I do it I've done it every single year since 17.
Corey's doing it?
Yeah, she signed up for the 50 and she went down too.
Oh.
So for
It's a
25K.
week before.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a week before. It's a week before Tampa.
so for me,
I told her she can run.
I
with
did
me.
not
We'll
sign
have
up
fun.
for it this year at all, and I don't know if I need a redemption run. So last year I trained for it. Was wanted to be my first ultra. I did September Sufferfest before it and completed it, but
Joe, if you sign up for it, I'll be with you the whole time. I'll
got-
pace you to a finish.
I got swept at mile 26 because I didn't have enough time. I think if I'd have had an extra 10 minutes, no problem. I could have finished it in probably 8:10, 8:15, but I couldn't do the sub 8 hour on that course as much as I was pushing it. And I got to about 22 miles and my knee gave out on me, my left knee. And I just, every step I tried to run, it felt like it was just going to fall out from underneath me. So,
Yeah.
it happens. So my first 50K that I trained for, I also DNF'd it. But it's not the last 50K. I've done several since then and finished them. But
Yep.
But-
So, my question for Susan, you attempted a 50 miler and then you signed up for another one.
I did. I signed up for the Wild Florida in November.
Well,
And I-
you did the 50K at Wild Florida.
Yes, I ran it with Stephanie. And Stephanie stuck with me the whole time. She wasn't going to leave me. Even I kept telling her, go, because I can't run anymore. But I finished that one. So that made me feel better about myself and running.
So you had a race that you trained for and was able to finish after a couple of successions of really rough races.
Yeah. It was just in my head at that time too. And I'm like, I have to finish this to get it out of my head. Because it definitely was in my head that I DNF'd.
Yeah.
So you guys had a fun time there.
Yes.
Yes. So then,
Oh, it was a cool trail.
yeah. So I still haven't run that. I don't know if I'll run it.
We
but,
need to go up there for
Our own thing.
our
Yes.
trip.
Yeah. We should do our own little
A
run
burger
out there.
trip.
So this
Yeah.
summer we
Road
can
trip.
put together a run barbecue.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good around barbecue.
Ah, we had so much fun doing that last year. And then
Park's
let's
so nice.
see. You signed up. You did Painted Horse.
I did.
What'd you think of that nonsense?
I'm not. It was good.
But then you also did
Kevin didn't stay with us, so
I
it was
did. I was
disappointing.
with you.
No,
For the
Emotionally.
first quarter
he
mile.
said, "I go, Kevin, you gonna stay and make sure nobody gets left behind?" And he goes, "Yes." And then there he goes. He's gone.
I mean,
Gone.
He was having a good time though. When I saw him at like mile 16, I saw everybody else and I'm like, fuck, where's Kevin? And then I kept going and I was like, oh, there he is. How did he end up there?
I don't know.
Yeah. But you obviously recovered well enough that you're like, I'm going to give the 50-mile distance another try. Even though
The cutoff was longer.
cutoff's longer.
So it wasn't 8 hours. It was longer because I think I did it in maybe 9 hours.
No, 50 mile.
Oh, the 50 miles.
Yes. 50-mile Skunk Ape.
Oh, yes.
Because, that was kind of your...
Yeah.
Like a redemption run.
I told Mark too, and I'm like, this is in our backyard. I run out here almost all the time.
all the time, because you literally live like 5
Yeah.
minutes from...
I live 15 minutes away from the 49 trail.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I'm very close to that one. So I signed up for that. I asked Mark to pace or to crew me. He won't pace me because he can't run.
I mean, he could hike. He could
Yeah,
hike. He could have paced you in.
Yeah. Well, he kind of did.
He did.
You could have.
You can have a pacer.
No, you can't. Not
You
on the
can.
50.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's-
Okay.
Yeah. Go look it up, Shae.
No, it's fine.
So, yeah, so I trained all summer,
Oh.
all fall, all winter.
All winter. Yeah.
Because it was in April.
Winter. We're
Yeah.
training in the summer right now.
Summer, winter, and fall. We train.
Yep. So I made Mark crew Shae for her Tampa 100.
yeah.
And
So
Tiffany.
he helped crew.
So he learned so much what not to say to people when they're running. Like
You're doing
not
a
to
good
tell
job.
them that, you can quit because you did great.
Yeah.
Like he did me. So he did. He was out there and he said he was not going to let me quit. He kept pushing me. I ran with Michelle Morano
Yeah.
for 30 miles. I
Wow.
would say a good 30.
No kid.
More than that.
Were you
She's a
doing?
good running
were you
partner.
doing her run walk pace?
She was doing mine.
Okay,
I
okay.
was. She was following me.
Okay. Yeah.
'Cause she knows
we
I
talked with
run
the-
slower, and I run steady, and she wanted that.
Okay. Good.
Because our plan was for her to stay with me for the full 50 miles.
I haven't seen Michelle since Skunk Ape. I
Yeah,
need to
A
get
couple
out.
of times.
She's out there.
I've seen her
If
at
you
baseline
come
a
on
few times.
Saturdays, she is
I need to-
there.
Damn, I'm fucking
Need to
burned.
get out and run with her.
Yeah.
Good job,
On
Susan.
Saturday mornings, she's there sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes.
But which is good because, she has a very fast run pace.
Yes.
She does, yeah.
in
She
her
has a
run
very
walk,
fast
so-
freaking walk pace.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
I got to run to keep up with her walk.
I think so. What is it from Pruitt to 200? 6-7 miles.
Yeah, something
So
like that.
I think we stayed then 37 miles together because once I hit 200, I saw Mark. She saw her mom, and we got back together. And I tried running, and so that whole time when I was training, I trained on trails, not on paved,
I love the pave.
and it really, I think, messed with my feet, my head, everything. I didn't like paved.
Well, and I found making the transition during a race is hard at least for me. Like your body gets used to a certain type of
Yes.
motion during a race, and that happened to
And
me.
you're changing it.
That happened to me this
Get
weekend.
ready for ACFL because it's
Yeah.
paved trail.
Yeah.
Paved trail.
I did
paved
that this
trail.
weekend on the Skunk Ape, and I realized every time I do the Skunk Ape course, that when I get to that mile 15, I hit that hard packed limestone road, that my hips lock up like like someone just took the key out. I mean,
Taking a long
and it's
stride.
because I'm changing from a trail run gait pace
A shuffle.
to doing basically a run road, and and as soon as I get off of that dirt road and back onto the trail again for that last 2 miles, no problem. But it kills me that road every time. So I mean,
And then Kevin's like, "Give me that roll."
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that fucking road.
I think there's some. Maybe it's because he's younger than us. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, maybe
I'm
that's
so
what it is.
old.
Yeah.
And Michelle's so much younger than me, too. So
Yeah, Michelle's my age, maybe like 2 years younger than me. I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
I just know she's younger than me.
So you
Yeah, so I had-
when did you acquire the poles?
So, maybe a mile when we hit the paved, Michelle was walking, and of course I couldn't keep up with her. So she would stop and let me catch up to her. And then, so we did that up to, the turn going up to 484. And she went to do the turn going under the bridge, and I just waved her on, 'cause I'm like, you need to go, 'cause don't wait for me.
So you
Yeah.
guys didn't have any kind of like formal breakup talk?
No.
No divorce plan.
No divorce.
You gotta,
Yes.
gotta have a break. Usually, you gotta have a breakup plan.
Yeah.
Say like, "Hey, we're not,
Susan,
this
we're
isn't
supposed to be running together in 2 weeks. We might have to have a discussion about our divorce.
I
Yep.
know.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about it because
Yeah.
that's the next thing coming up. So
Yeah, so I started walking, and what Michelle mentioned to me when we first hit the paved, she goes, if it's hurting your feet, walk off the paved. So I was walking off the paved
Yeah.
most of it. So I was doing that there and barely making it. So I could tell that Mark went home. So I called him, and I'm like trying to think of something I could have to drink. I'm like, hey,
beer. Is that what you're looking for? Some moonshine.
Something to numb the body.
that might have been good. I might have gotten there faster. But I asked him to bring me some tea. And then we hung up. And then I'm like,
Like iced tea.
yeah,
Remember when we had that during Sugar Badger?
that's what made me
Yeah.
think of the iced tea.
We
So
got to the halfway turnaround.
I drank
and they had
2.
iced tea at the aid station.
There's
It was
Yes.
just
so good.
There's caffeine. If sweet, there's sugar also. So you got
I think it was
carbohydrate
just
and caffeine.
unsweet, a different kind of flavor.
I don't know. It was very good. I was so
I don't like tea.
thirsty.
I love tea.
I can't do it.
You're definitely not a Floridian.
Nah,
You're definitely just a byproduct of something.
I'm a damn Yankee.
Yeah.
So am I.
You're Midwesterner.
Midwestern. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So then
You
I
got you
called
some tea.
Mark, and I'm like, hey, can you bring me 2 slices of pizza? He's like, okay, hang up. And then I'm walking again. I'm like, hey, call him back. Can you bring me your poles? Because Shae has my poles.
I took them to Salton Sea and then did not use them. I took
Which-
them all the way to California.
Yep. And I told her it was fine because if I needed poles, I would have Mark. So he brought, at 49th, he brought me everything. Even the girls at the aid station said I did not have to go down to the aid station. I could just sit up at the top. So Mark came up. There's Stacy and Corey came up. And they all came up. I sat down, barely could sit down. They filled up my stuff. Stacy was trying to help me put my bottle in because my hands were shaking. I just couldn't.
Jesus.
I was just like a mess.
Man.
Yeah. You lost control there, huh?
Yeah. So, so the poles got me all the way back. Even when we got to Land Bridge, there, Mark had me sit down and he goes, okay, you need to go now. He goes, I'm going to walk you across the street.
Aw, so
So-
he knew to like push you.
Yeah, he was not going to let me quit.
because he saw like
Yeah,
Tiffany.
He saw Tiffany.
He
and
saw
he
us and, like,
knew.
Yeah, you can still
You
make
can
it.
still
even
go.
If, yeah.
So it sounds like you really learned something about suffering during
I
this race.
did. And plus, Brian told me that,
Brian is our coach extraordinaire.
yes, he put in my message, and it was just so personal because I'm sure nobody else had this message. But it said that I am capable of finishing just like everybody else. I just kept repeating that.
Nice.
in my head.
Oh, that's great.
And that got me through it. And I crossed over 475. And there was a runner there. And she saw that I was like lifting my feet up because I kind of stood there off the side. And she goes, what's wrong? And I said, my feet are killing me. She goes, well, every time just take a couple of steps, lift a foot up. and rest and then do it again on the other side. And she goes, just keep doing it. So I did that. And I'm like, okay, maybe Mark will be at the 475 other
the other crossing.
the other crossing because I'm going to quit.
Oh, no.
No.
This is the first time I've heard
If
this.
he would have been there, I would have gotten in that truck.
He wouldn't have let you.
He probably wouldn't have.
He would not have let you.
No way. Not that close
No.
to the finish.
But I probably would have been,
You were wishing for the death.
yes.
Yes.
So
you were wishing
he
for
wasn't
the sweet
there.
release of death.
And I was like, oh, maybe he'll be at the
25.
the Vortex.
Yeah, Vortex 25th Ave.
I thought maybe he would be at that parking lot. Well, he wasn't there. But then,
is anybody allowed at that parking lot?
no.
No.
but he could have gone there.
You were just wishing he was
I was
there.
hoping he was there. So
I mean, you had a mile left after that.
1.7.
you know, and then I'm hearing stuff in the woods because a couple of weeks before that, I saw this beautiful, dark-haired.
Bear.
I thought it was a wolf.
It was a coyote.
It was a coyote. It was beautiful. I first thought it was a German Shepherd, but then I did not see a human with it. And I'm like, oh my God, it's a wolf.
That's funny.
But so I kept hearing that in the woods too. So I was taking my poles and clunking them together, hitting trees with them because I kept hearing noises. But then Mark did come out. I think he might have made it to...
Like he walked out to meet you?
Yeah, he did
Okay.
walk out because he was getting worried.
Was it past the post?
Oh, way past. He
Way past.
was by the
Okay.
Widowmaker.
Oh,
At
okay.
least.
Okay.
Wait,
He was-
Widowmaker's 3 miles.
Okay, so he must have walked out.
Oh, he walked out of weight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Widowmaker is at 3 miles, so that's before the 25th Ave crossing.
It is.
Okay.
So you were probably thinking he was at 95th.
95th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just hoping he was somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he came out because I think he was worried about me being out there by myself, and he probably thought I was going to be in earlier.
Yeah.
And so he just saw me walk in, and I had a bag of pretzels in my one hand.
The life-saving pretzels.
Yeah, I was just eating one every time, and then finally I just gave them to him because
Were they dots or the rolled gold style?
the roll gold. Yeah, I just gave them to him. I think there was like 3 left. I'm like, here, I can't carry these anymore.
You saved Kevin through
did.
the beer mile.
Yeah.
I mean, the beer marathon.
I love
with
pretzels.
Yeah, with pretzels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saved my life. Life debt. Oh, you a life debt.
Life debt, life debt,
Yeah.
life debt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he
So you
walked.
finished.
I did. So I told Mark, I go, well, James's pole's got to be here. I said, you need to take a picture of me. So we stopped. He took a picture of me there.
At the post.
And then we got to the paved, and he goes, can I carry anything back? Because I wanted him to get ahead of me so he could take my picture when I cross the finish.
Nice.
Yes.
Because I'm like, you can walk faster than I can, so you go.
That's funny.
But he wanted to take my poles from me. I'm like, no,
Oh, she
I
needed
need
them poles.
those.
She definitely needed them poles.
I would have fallen over.
When she crossed the finish line, I was there and watched her with these trekking poles in her hand. I think it was the only thing that was keeping her upright.
Yes, it was.
She was heavily leaning on those trekking poles.
Yes, because my arms hurt the next day.
so is it safe to say that you're going to be bringing poles to Badger?
Shae's idea, yes.
Yeah. So
Just
what we're
it's
kind
a
of talking
safety net,
Yeah.
right?
So like we'll have him with Tiffany, who's going to be acting as our crew.
I'm bringing some now too.
Yeah.
I didn't
why
even
not?
think about
Why?
it.
See?
There's
Why
no-
not?
I am packing my trekking
They
poles.
are okay to have on the course. There's no reason not to just bring them. They don't take up much space.
No,
Can I bring a scooter?
No.
no, you can't.
I mean,
have
you
that.
can bring a scooter.
Can I
You
bring?
can't
Can I
use it
bring a
during the race.
saddle for Kevin?
If he's on a scooter, could he pace me back?
No. You can't have any kind of pacers that are not like
Running.
yeah. Yeah.
We're
I'm
not
definitely
going to
not.
have any pacers
I'm
unless
not
you
going-
unless
I'm
you guys
thinking-
finish and come
okay.
back out
So
and look for
now-
us.
Thinking about a pacer.
Okay, so now we've gone through the thing where you were never going to run more than a half marathon. You were never going to run longer than a 50K. You were
never going to
be
do
a 50
marathon.
miler again. Yeah, exactly. And now we're all signed up for 100K.
Let's
Just my
go.
arm got twisted.
Who twisted?
How?
Oh no!
Twisted it hard.
No, it's like this.
You were
Blueberry moonshine, Susan.
you were the last one to sign up.
I was.
You were, yeah.
Because I didn't know what I should do.
Yeah. You said you wanted to get the 50 miler behind you first before you committed.
That is true.
Yeah, but then I ended up signing up before I did the 50.
You sure
Yes.
did.
Yes.
But we were all confident in your ability to do 50
Oh,
miles.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know,
100%.
you have been like the guidepost for me, like the measure of running. Like for me, like if I can run, I feel like my goal is to run as fast or as far as you can, and you're always just a little ahead of me. And so I measure my success through what you do. Like, it's literally like, it's kind of, you know, like you're the kind of the inspiration. Like, so Shae brought me to trails, but
She inspired.
but you're the person that I measure myself against when it comes to
Cautionary tale.
my performance. You know, like the first time I ran with you was at the Love a Horse 5K in 2021. I think it was 2021, and it was the year.
Was that the year with the gray shirt with the green writing?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. It was the year the horse went crazy across the path.
Yes.
You know, and so I ran
Yeah,
right.
Shae and I ran together then.
I chased you for that race.
Oh,
And-
wait, that one.
Yeah, I chased you
okay.
for that race, and I stayed behind you for that entire race, and so, and you've done races that I wanted to do. So, you know, for a while, I was planning my races based off of what Susan Knudsen had already run,
Yep.
and so I'm really excited to be able to spend at least some miles with you on this 100K. So, if we can't,
Yeah,
do
me
them-
too.
If
I'm
we can't do
excited.
them all together, I'd like to do some with you.
Oh,
for sure.
definitely.
I can't wait to run with you too.
So now here's the thing.
Saturday.
What did Mark say when you said you were going to do the 100K? Because I know he was all like, at first he was like cautious about the 50K.
Oh, my gosh.
And then cautious about the 50 miler. And now you got the 100K
He still
going.
thinks I'm crazy. Like, why?
Well, you are a little crazy. I mean, we all are. That's
He
why.
just doesn't understand. He's like, why? Why would you want to do that? He's worried about me,
Yeah.
you know, because I'm old. He gets worried.
Listen,
Not old.
everyone that does fantastic in these races are like people over 50.
They're older than me, and they do great.
The
but I'm old.
And you do great too.
I think under 50 and ultra is like the exception, not the rule.
Usually under 40.
Yeah.
Especially under 30.
Yeah, like you see very few
But
20-year-olds.
most people are 40 and up.
Yeah,
The vast majority.
this is an old person sport apparently.
So
You either get into ultra running, World War II history, or smoking meat.
as a man,
That's
those are
it.
your choices.
That's your choices, guys.
Mark's got smoking the meat.
That's it. That's your
We were
op.
talking yesterday. He was going to do a pork butt.
Yep.
How did it come?
Oh my gosh, it came out
it was
good.
a good pork butt yesterday.
Did you
Yeah.
pull his butt?
I did not. Mark did.
He pulled his own butt.
Yep.
I can't believe you let him pull his own butt. Did
Two.
you? Did you eat
Two butts.
Did you eat his butt?
Moving right along.
Tastes like shit.
She just said it tasted good, Joe.
So, Badger 100K.
My gosh.
So when this comes out, it's going to be Monday, and we are leaving on Thursday.
Thursday night. I still have to pack.
I obviously.
Okay.
I'll
all right.
pack the
know.
day before.
Here's the deal, Susan. You're going to have to take pictures of all the stuff you're going to pack because we're going to tell you to put like
We're going to veto it.
80% of it away.
Because here's the thing: we have one vehicle for 4 people and 4 people's bags.
Yes.
You cannot.
So you guys
pack
need to go light.
No.
because we're flying Southwest. So Susan's going to be like, okay, I get 2 check. I get a carry on, and I get 2 check bags, and you're going to pack all of that in a personal item. But that
No.
will not fit in the car.
No, Susan.
One bag.
We might have to upgrade
bag.
to a U-Haul.
Get it for $20 a day.
I'll get one of those fucking Jeep Gladiators. So we got a big car in front and then fucking giant bed in back. So gross.
It's going to be fun.
Yep. So,
What's your strategy? What's that look like for
yeah.
you?
What's your plan?
Finishing.
I know that, but what are you going
That
to do?
is my strategy. My
Okay.
strategy.
But aren't you're doing
I'm going to do a run walk.
Yeah.
3
What's your-
ones
3 ones whole time
until
until you can't do it anymore.
I can't do anymore.
And
So
then
what's
you're
your
going to
pace?
do 4 ones.
Yeah. Just keep adding an extra minute run when you can't run anymore.
Exactly. Perfect.
But I
We'll start
will
playing
this
Division.
time, since Brian said I should have tried this last time, I will try to do, if I can't run anymore, I will try to do a 30-30 just to see.
oh, okay. Nice.
Or even if it's 10 seconds, just see
Yeah.
if I can try to run.
Yeah. That'll be faster
You know
than
what I
just
found?
walking.
I mean, I think everybody's different, right? But I found that when I'm tired, if I go and I sprint, if you're just fucking dog ass, dead ass tired, go sprint.
I will pull a hamstring.
Just
Well,
go run fast.
You'll find the
I have
energy
old
is there to
muscles.
do it.
Yeah.
Now,
Susan is so convinced she's old.
Susan, you're not that old.
Just
I'm
let
the
it
oldest
go.
one at every time we go running.
No, you're not.
you'll
Not
have
every
the-
time.
That's not true.
You'll have the energy,
Nuh-uh.
just not the stamina.
Yeah. But what I found though is like if you do that for like it just like have this burst of energy and just like go do it and then go back to your normal run,
It wakes you up a little bit.
you're like your pace is either where it was or a little bit better even.
Wakes up the muscles.
Yeah, going back into that.
So 3-1.
Why didn't we do
have
that Saturday when I was so beat up?
Because
You were beat up-
there was a baby
tried.
alligator.
You were beat up this Saturday from alcohol.
No, Saturday.
That was Sunday. None of us ran on Sunday. We got home from a race at like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
That is not just past my bedtime. That is my wake up time. That is what time I wake up in the morning. That's not right. It's
Yeah.
No, the
not
sun
right.
was up 8:30. I woke up and I come out. Mark goes, "You're up already?" I go, "Yeah." I sit there. I look at my watch or my phone, and I'm like, "I only had 4 hours of sleep. I'm going back to bed."
And she's
That's
like,
funny.
I'm not. We're like, Susan, are you alive?
My
Like,
phone wasn't even in there, so I didn't.
Poor Tyler Smith gave you and Corey a ride home. I could just imagine what that ride was like.
Oof.
I don't remember, but I know I was awake. Corey was awake too because we kept asking her, "Are you awake?"
All right. So how many times do you have to pull over to puke?
We pulled over once,
Oh.
but no puking.
All right.
They only thought about it.
Only once.
Gotcha.
All right, so we towed away from the topic.
Yeah.
Badger strategies.
Oh.
Joe.
Oh,
So Susan and I we're preparing to try to run this thing together. And so her and I got to talk about the divorce strategy. You need to break up, just in
Y'all
case
keep
something
calling
happens.
it divorce.
I
Like anytime I've ever had a running situation, a situationship with another running person, we have breakups.
Yeah.
We do
We're-
not have divorce. I am not signing fucking paperwork. I don't know why y'all are letting
yeah.
the
That means
government
if we
into the
divorced,
situation.
we would never do it again.
So yes, true. We just need to break up and then make up.
Yes.
Exactly.
Break up and make up.
Fucking divorce. That's a bleak city.
So Susan and I have run a lot of miles together on trail now, and we have very similar, I think, ability. Our training has been different leading up to this race, which may affect either of our abilities. I honestly think Susan is better trained than I am right now. I had some stuff that happened in my training, that kind of hurt me. I think. I mean, some of it self-inflicted with crewing across Florida 200 or flying out to California instead of running when I should be running at the peak of my training for this race.
Yep.
But I went after coming back from that stuff and getting the rest. I found that the week that I really resumed back to the normal style of training I should be doing, I felt better than I was the week prior to that break. So I think my body been telling me that I needed a break.
It's like tapering.
Yeah, because I'm still
I'm actually feeling better with lower mileage.
I'm still a heavier.
Not me. I want all the miles.
I'm still a heavier guy, edging in on edging in on 50. So I'm not the
Got you beat.
I'm not the performer that I was. when I was
Susan
20.
wants everybody to know she is older than anybody on the entire planet.
She's
Yeah.
older
Or so
than the
she
internet.
I'm older than dirt.
She thinks she is. She's a spring chicken. She just
Although I feel like my conditioning was better in February, March. That could have been weather. Could have been.
That's how I feel with this race.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
I felt better trained for
having gone to Wisconsin almost every single year to do this race. Y'all do
feel
not
so
know
good.
it's going to feel so good.
Yeah, it's 80.
The Florida training,
85, I think.
you won't even, it's beyond.
Yeah.
When we train in the heat in Florida and we go up north, it's bonkers.
Well,
It's bonkers.
Here's what's happening with me. I'll tell you guys what's happening with me. And, so the years of powerlifting that I did are now catching up with me in my running. So I have dysplasia in both of my hips. And I know this, I've known this for a decade. And I get arthritis every now and then. And as I start pushing into these further and further distances, this is why, like, when I get to this paved road and I lock up on my hips in the weekend,
Yeah.
it's because the arthritis is now inflaming my hips. And so I think that's going to be a factor in my running in the future. So, and that's the problem is not muscular. It's in my joints. And so at this point, I feel good about my ability to do a 100-miler or 50-miler, but it's going to be when do I start walking and how do I manage it?
Yeah.
You know, so
Power hike.
yeah. And my power hike is not a 12-minute Shae power hike or
No, Kevin,
Or-
11:50 fucking power hike.
I got another hour of that shit on this
Holy
week.
shit!
I got
Yeah.
an hour too. That's it though. Just 1 hour.
So you guys both have it on Wednesday, yes?
Yeah.
You know who doesn't?
You don't have no power hiking?
I have no power hiking on Wednesday.
I'm calling Brian.
Call Brian. Tell him. I sent him something on Facebook, or I mean on via text today, and it was basically the Derek Zoolander meme of, you know, is this a center for ants? But I included my little training plan. And I said, is this a training plan for ants? Because the mileage is so low.
I love it.
So as I deal with cardiac fatigue, I think it's going to slow me down some, of course. I mean, I feel like I probably still have it in me to do a 15, 16 hour 100K. I think my body has the ability. So we'll see what's happening like. So anyone that's listening to this, if you've not done these far distances, there's some out there that's going to be just say it's all in your head, Joe. These are the thoughts that we have going into these races, just like everybody else. And so we're going to have,
I'm thinking 15 to 17.
yeah, if I can get it done in 20 hours, I'd be happy.
15 is 2 7.5 hour 50Ks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I can,
What?
Yeah, 7.5.
No, let's make that more now.
Okay.
I
So
think
15 hours is 2
Because if I don't like
7.5
doing
hour.
an 8 hour,
Okay, then that's 6. If you do 2 8-hour 50Ks,
And
it's 8 hours. Or I mean, it's 16 hours.
that's 16.
my ABC goals for this race is 16 hours, 20 hours finish. So that's where I'm at. And I know I can hit one of those.
Eight.
If I can do
17, 18.
We'll get to you, Susan. Just hold on. Hold on, Susan. Let Joe talk.
So I think we're going to have fun. I'm interested to see how the weather plays out, and of course we're planning to podcast again post this race so that we
Yes.
can talk about how our expectations matched our realities.
Fresh off it, because we're taking the podcast equipment with us. We're having Tiffany, who is a friend of the show.
Hey, Tiffany.
She's going to be helping you some crew things. So we're going to all pod together on Sunday right afterwards and talk about
I'm
I'm
what do you
sleeping.
mean, like what right after? Like
Like you cross
2
the
in the
finish line.
morning?
No, you're not getting to sleep at all. No sleep, Susan, straight
we'll
to
be
it.
rested. We'll have
Define
a
rested.
setup. Yeah.
I would like to finish in the same day. I'd like to get it done before midnight.
oh,
That's a hefty goal.
Yeah,
That's a hefty goal.
but we'll see.
that's really hefty.
That's 16 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would like to be able to do. That's my A goal. So
That's 15.
if I do my A game, I'm going to hit sub 16 hours.
Okay.
So, but if I don't, again, if I finish at 7 o'clock the next morning, at 24 hours later, whatever, that's my B goal. I mean, my
Well,
C
24
goal.
hours.
That's my C goal.
Our race starts at 9 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought it
Yeah.
was 7 a.m.
No,
No,
9
we
a.m.
start
No,
at 9 a.m.
9
Yeah,
a.m.
that's what I get for reading crap, right?
You're supposed to read the book.
You got to read the rule book.
I haven't not gotten anything.
Well, you need to read it because Shae was
Well,
already
someone has to
wrong.
send it to me
we
because
were wrong.
because when I didn't register for the race, and so I'm not getting any information about the race.
Oh, you're right. I signed Joe up for it,
Oh, that's funny.
and there were issues.
Yeah.
So
Well, good Lord willing, I'm signed up. I'm gonna
you
show
are
up.
signed
Send you the
Yes.
race book.
Wow.
yeah.
That's so
So
funny.
I'm gonna have to be sent something because I have no information
Oh,
on
you
the
didn't
race.
know?
I don't
You
have
didn't?
I don't have availability.
It's
of
clothing
information.
optional.
Oh well, we're not allowed to talk about naked running.
Oh, that's right. No, just Susan's not allowed to talk about naked running. No. All right, so I'm going to tell you about my expectations and goals. I'm going to speak this into existence. I have some hefty goals. I would like to. My A goal is 12 hours. So
Yeah.
I really want to push
And
kind
you
of
know-
hard.
Do you know what pace that is?
Yes,
What is the pace?
like 11 something, 11:30,
11:30.
like 11:30 pace.
Hell yeah. Hell
So-
yeah.
Yep, that's my A goal. B goal is 14 hours. C goal is 16.
You can get seagulls right here in Florida. You don't have to go to Wisconsin for
I know,
seagulls.
but these have cheese in them.
Well, you can feed cheese to seagulls or Tums.
Dude,
Oh
dude,
no!
don't do that. Don't do that.
Wait, don't you mean Alka-Seltzer?
Alka-Seltzer.
Not
Yeah,
Tums.
Alka-Seltzer.
Like, oh no! All these seagulls have a tummy ache. Let me give them Tums.
Tums.
So I'm gonna try to. I think I'm gonna try to. I'm probably gonna have to PR my 50K to do this.
Yeah.
So that's for sure.
You have a very soft PR 50.
Do I though?
Yes.
I mean,
What's your 50K PR?
like 6 something?
Yeah, I think it's
I think it's 7 something, isn't it?
It's six.
it's pretty soft.
It's 6.
I
it's a
think you'll-
630 50K,
no,
and it's not.
it's not.
It is 628.
Where?
Gate to gate. No.
No, Gate
No,
to
you
Gate was over
finished
7.
after me.
No,
Gate to Gate was over
Yeah, you
7.
did.
Yeah, you're right. It's 704. Jesus, it's so aggressive.
She's going to reach across and snatch you out of that chair.
No, it was Skunk Ape 60K is when I PR'd my 50K, and then the wheels fell off because remember that's when I was ahead of Audrey, and then she chased
caught
me
up
down.
to you. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 628.
And that was trail.
That was trail.
So okay.
Well, this is trail technically, right?
Easy trail.
It's easy trail. Yeah,
Yeah.
because my
Not technical.
no,
at
not
all.
technical.
Listen, I mean, if all else fails and, I don't hit any of my goals, I get to see some different type of scenery for at least a few miles.
Corn.
Yep.
You know.
Lots and lots of fucking corn.
I think it's corn this year, not soy.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
It's going to be nice to see something different than Florida.
It'll be
for a
it'll
run.
be so beautiful. And so my goal, very aggressive, also very aggressive. And I guess I'll just speak it to existence too, even though it's very nerve-wracking to say. I would like to PR my 100K time.
Let's go.
So anything below a 13:45 is going to be a PR for me. I'd like to hit 13:30, but again, that's a fucking goal.
Tall order, yeah.
Yeah.
13:45.
13:45. I did that at the 100 Ks of convenience where I had to stop at like convenience stores every 5 miles. So
Is that with you pausing your watch or not pausing?
no pause.
You don't pause your watch.
Well, I just want to make sure.
No
buying
pause. It was
stuff.
a race. No, it was a race. So you had to go into convenience stores every 5 miles and yeah.
That's road though.
It was road. Yes.
That's
I'm a road ultra person. I think that is kind of like the thing.
I'm just really excited to come back and tell my non-running friends that I ran 100 kilometers, and I'm like, how far is that?
How far is that?
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Oh,
means.
that's like a marathon pace.
So I've had,
Is that one of those 5K marathons?
congratulations on your 100K marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Susan? So you're gonna try to do it, and
She just
I
said-
don't
yeah.
I don't set myself up with time at all because
distance.
That's-
How far are you gonna go?
62.1
No,
9.
less than that.
It's actually a little bit of a short course, but it might not be. Who knows?
But yeah.
62-ish.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna do that. My goal's always just to finish.
33-hour cutoff.
Yep.
Yeah. You
Screw
have so
Kevin.
much
I came
time.
out of the berm last Saturday night, and he says, is it 12 miles? He said, Joe, you just have 50 miles left to go.
Oh yeah, that was that was rough.
Just 50 miles left,
Just
Joe.
50 miles left, Joe.
Even when I was running 5Ks, I would be asked, well, what's your pace going to be? I'm like, depends how I feel when I go. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Yeah.
I'm the same
I'm
way.
not-
but like, I think this is my ambitious year, right? I've got 3 time things I want to do: 100K PR, I want to do a 100-mile PR, and I want a marathon PR this year.
I want to apologize to you guys if you have to wait 10 hours for me to be finished.
Oh no, don't.
We're not
don't.
waiting.
So
We're not waiting.
if I go,
we're not waiting. We're going back
I'm
to
going
the
to
Airbnb
bed.
and sleeping.
if y'all got to go get some cheese curds and beer while you're waiting,
We'll
on
be
me.
we'll
yeah.
be watching you on your Garmin track. That's fine.
We'll be napping.
Because if it takes me the entire 30 hours we have to do it, that's how long it's going to take me.
You have people to run with. I know a couple people
Yeah.
going whatever pace.
Yeah. So if
We're
that's
gonna-
how long it takes me, if I got to lay down on the side of the road and wait for my hips to unlock to start running again, I will do that.
You can sleep at aid stations too.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a thing? Can I sleep there too?
No,
Sure.
you can't
No,
for
you
not for the
can't.
time you
No,
want to run it.
But you have to keep your watch going.
Oh no, I don't like
Yeah.
that.
No, you can't sleep at aid stations. It's not allowed for Kevin's.
No.
I think it was in the race book. No,
Yeah.
Kevin Cotto cannot sleep at aid stations.
Yeah. I'm sure it's there, even though I haven't read the book.
I seen it.
Boo. I don't like that. That's okay.
Well, I'm really excited to spend some time on the trail with you guys, mostly on the trail with Susan, because I won't spend it on the trail with you guys.
Maybe the first mile.
You'll see us in the
We'll
beginning.
do the beer mile too.
I'll watch your asses as they run away.
No, I'm
but-
gonna spend at least first mile minimum with you guys, obviously.
Oh, I won't. I'm sorry. I'll just speak that.
No, I know he
We
won't.
know that.
I know
All
Kevin won't.
Kevin, you're going to run.
'Cause he
stay
always
with us
runs
the
out-
mile? Sure.
He always runs out the gate too fast. Always.
That's not. No.
Yes,
Let me think
always.
about it.
I can't think of a race where you didn't. It is
The
always.
kitties are playing with toys. It's so cute.
You could change today, but you won't. Because, past behaviors being a predicator of future behavior, you're going to run too fast.
I'm going to try to run like a 10:30 pace for the first
Yeah. Again, you'll be running
Okay.
away from me then because I'm not doing a 10:30 pace unless I'm racing.
Yeah, I'm going to do a 10:30 pace. For
Not when I have 60 some
No.
miles to go.
And I had to be
We're
racing
gonna
like
have so much fun.
I have to be
Though.
racing a 5K to run that fast.
Yeah.
Like Susan knows how great the community is, and we're
The aid
doing
stations are.
Yes,
You
we're
saw
doing
what our aid station was this
Is that what
weekend?
it's like?
Yeah.
Yes,
5 times bigger.
Oh wow! I can't wait for
Yeah.
quesadillas.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they'll have hot food the whole time. The whole time.
I want a burger.
Orangeville will have they'll have quesadillas made to order food, grilled PB&Js.
Oh what? Like an
Yeah.
air fried PB&J?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
If y'all hear those jingle bells in the background, it is not my reindeer.
No.
This cat.
It's the kid. The kids that figured out how to play with one of the toys, and it's so cute. If you need a kitten, please contact me. So I think, what else, Susan? I know you had some notes. What else on your notes you want to talk about?
Not much.
You got a whole book of notes.
You got a
Just
whole book of notes?
stuff.
She was
Well, okay, so you have Badger 100K. Do you have anything signed up for after that?
Yes.
What are you signed up
I
for?
have, I already mentioned the vacation races
Yeah.
at Shenandoah. Mm-hmm. TikTok with these guys.
We're doing TikTok.
that's gonna be such a party.
Yeah. And then gate to gate. That's all I have.
25K. Yeah.
That's
You're coming
it.
to help me crew, right? For Tampa.
For Tampa.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's you running, not me.
You'll be
Yeah.
running with
Mark
me.
said he would go if you got the house because then he would just stay at the pool.
We could do that for sure.
Nice.
He goes, if we get our own bedroom, I can go with you and I'll just stay there while you crew.
So he just wants a vacation.
Nice.
I've been dropping.
I mean, if we do get like a house to stay in, he can stay in any room because we're going to be out all
running.
night.
Yeah. You can have my room because guess what? I'm
won't
not
be
gonna
there.
need it.
I've spent the last 2 weeks dropping hints to my wife about a Class B camper van.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just be following along.
Nice. I know a guy. I can help you with that.
Kevin knows a guy.
All right. So we are going to pack it in for the night. Next week, we're going to have our crazy recap of everything Badger, including the Badger Beer Mile, which I
Yeah.
know I see some shaking heads saying
Let's
you're not
go.
going to do
Fuck
it.
yeah. I'm ready to do it now.
Maybe a LaCroix Mile for you guys. I don't know.
I'm a little
I don't
enabler.
like to do shakeouts.
Shakedown.
Shake down, shake out.
Yeah.
Shake it. Come on, Kevin.
How about blueberry
Shake it, shake it.
moonshine?
Don't break it.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and next week you'll see this crazy recap from us. I hope
yeah.
it lives up to your expectations. This is something we've all been working towards all year long.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'll be really great to get through that. And if you can follow us on the Facebook, the Instagram, our website, all the places, just interact with us. We love to hear from you guys. And
Let's go. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Horse?
Sing.
Does it sound
It
horrible?
doesn't sound like a horse at all. It sounds like a
It
Susan.
sounds like a Susan. Nah.
Okay, good.
No,
That's not a
sheep.
horse. That's a sheep.
That's like a dolphin. All right, go ahead and sing.
That is the sweetest song I've ever heard.
Oh, wow, that's my favorite song.
We're going to call it
Go ahead.
What?
Sing.
I'm not singing.
You just
What do you-
said you were going to sing.
No, I
What do you
was
want to sing? I'll
joking.
sing with you.
Can you hear yourself?
Yes.
Then everybody can hear you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can't hear you. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm moving my microphone. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Get it out now.
Why fart and waste it when you can burp and taste it?
You're having a heart attack.
I'm nervous.
Shake your arm. Shake it down. Shake it down. Shake it down.
Hey,
Do some
Blueberry moonshine. Blueberry moonshine.
what, you chit chat with us all the time. The only
Yeah.
difference is there's a microphone stuffed
Yeah,
in
who
your
cares?
face.
Same shit, different day.
Yeah. It's not.
Don't be nervous.
Well, you weren't nervous Saturday night.
Yeah.
Should have done it then.
Not at 4 a.m.
Oh, man.
So Shae, why don't you bring us in tonight? Because this is a Triple S Squad member.
Cool. All right. Give me just a second.